You step into the jungle and it breathes around you. The air is warm, heavy with jasmine and wet earth. Vines hang like forgotten ropes, and the path, if you can call it that, is a ribbon of crushed green underfoot. Somewhere ahead, a bell-like laugh echoes, not cruel but playful, threaded with an old sorrow you can almost taste. You follow because curiosity is a hunger that never forgets its first meal. Cut to a clearing where sunlight pours like milk. A boy sits on a fallen trunk, knees hugged to his chest, eyes scanning the trees as if he expects the forest to answer him. He is ordinary enough, mud smudged, hair tangled, a bruise blooming on his cheek. Yet when you look at him, and this is the truth the jungle whispers, he is also an ember of possibility. From the shadows she appears, not with a cackle, but with a rhythm, as if the earth itself has learned to walk. In her hands, she carries a lantern that hums like a settle of bees. Her face is older than the tallest tree and younger than the first leaf of spring. She smiles, and the light in her lantern spills into the grass, writing runes in gold. You watch as she approaches the boy, and the scene takes on the hush of a held breath. She does not speak loudly. Instead, she offers a small, kindly gesture, a coin that pulses with a soft inner light. The boy reaches for it. His fingers brush hers, and electricity, not of wires, but of story, passes between them. She doesn't force him, she invites. "Come," she says in a voice like wind over old stone. "There is a place that remembers you." He rises, and the jungle parts for their passage. Vines untwine like curtains, and the canopy leans low as if to listen. You follow, because how can you not? Cut to the journey. The path narrows into a corridor of roots. Night falls in minutes, as if someone has flicked a switch. Stars leak through the leaves. Strange flora glows, bioluminescent mushrooms, orchids that pulse with slow heartbeats. At the witch's shoulder grows a small flock of moths, each wing stamped with a map. She hums, the boy hums back, and the song becomes a compass. Along the way, the jungle tests them. A stream speaks in riddles and scatters stepping stones that shift like chess pieces. A tree presses its boughs together, asking for a story in payment to let them pass. The witch offers her own memories in exchange, the taste of a mother's lullaby, the scrape of a lover's knife that saved a child, the laugh of a friend long turned to bone. Each memory is a coin. Each coin buys them one more breath deeper into the forest. There is a tenderness to her ownership of the forest, not dominion, but kinship. She is keeper of small mercies and ruthless bargains. Her magic is not simply tricks of light, it is language. She speaks to roots, and they reply with the groan of soil. She speaks to time, and old places open like shells. The boy listens and learns to listen too. In him, something shifts. Fear softens to wonder, and wonder sharpens into a dangerous courage. Cut to an ancient silhouette rising from the fog, the temple. It is not a structure of neat temples and carved stone, but a living thing. Columns braided by ivy, doors grown from intertwined branches, statues that lean as if weary of holding up heaven. Its windows are black eyes, and the darkness behind them pulses like a heart. You can feel the history when you step across its threshold. Centuries of prayers, bargains struck and kept, offerings left on flat stones, a child's ribbon, a soldier's button, a note folded thrice and stained by tears. The witch moves with easy familiarity, unlocking doors with gestures that are part key and part story. The boy pauses at the threshold, palms slick, and the witch turns to him. There is no malice in her face. There is only a question, like an opened hand. "Are you ready to remember what you have forgotten?" she asks. The boy nods. He is ready, because the jungle has taught him that forgetting is a kind of hunger as dangerous as any predator. Inside, the temple breathes them in and changes them. Candles burn in colors you have no names for. Mirrors do not reflect faces, but futures. They show the boy an array of lives he might live, one in which he becomes a fisherman, another where he fades into dust, another where he walks the roads with a crown of leaves. He sees himself as both small and immense. At the temple's heart sits a pool as black as polished onyx. The witch kneels and dips her fingers, and the water answers with a ripple that sings an old lullaby. She asks the boy to look into the pool and say what he remembers. He speaks quietly. The curve of his mother's laugh, the smell of honey on a morning when everything felt safe, the first time he carved a rune into a piece of bark and felt the pulse of something answering. The witch listens and gathers these fragments into a cloak she stitches with silver threads. "Memory is currency here," she murmurs. "You spend it to step forward." When she wraps the cloak around him, it fits like a future grown to his bones. He is warmed not only by woven memory, but by a promise that knowing who you were is how you decide who you will be. You stand at the doorway of this dark, old place and realize the story is not one of entrapment, but of transformation. The witch did not seduce the boy to doom him. She lured him to a threshold where choices are forged. The jungle, the journey, the temple, they are crucibles. Some leave with nothing but a scar and a cautionary tale. Others walk out carrying maps and songs and a new kind of courage. Cut 2. The boy stepping out into dawn. The temple behind them draws a deep, satisfied breath and settles back into silence. The witch watches, not with triumph, but with a quiet compassion that is older than regret. She has given him a gift that is heavy and bright, the knowledge that the past is a tool, not a chain. He will use it, or he will be used by it. Fade out with the sound of a single bell, soft as a promise. End card. Leave a lingering question. What would you give to remember who you truly are?